In this case, we are asked to calculate the yield to maturity. We have done this before, but we're going to add something new, an adjustment for taxes. So in this particular case, how you would enter this on your calculator from left to right, you would have your 20 compounding periods because it's 20 years and the interest is annual. You would have a interest rate, which is what we're trying to calculate. So IY is what we're asked to calculate in part A. The current price of the bond, so PD is 920, and I've put on the screen that it needs to be entered as a negative. So I'm going to adjust this slightly here. So what you do is you put 920, and then you go plus minus on your calculator. The payment is 95, and it will be positive, and the future value is 1,000, and it will also be positive. Then when you go compute IY, you should wind up with 10.47. If your calculator is not on annual mode, you need to change it to annual mode. So that answers the question for part A. 10.47 is the cost of debt before taxes. Now, something we really haven't dealt with before is adjustment for taxes. As you're aware, debt has an expense of interest expense. Interest expense goes on the income statement, and anything on the income statement, any revenues or any expenses are adjusted for taxes. So it doesn't really cost the company 10.47% for debt. They get to write off 25% of it against their taxes because that's their tax rate. So they really only pay 75 cents on the dollar, or 75%. So their after-tax cost, which is what we're asked to calculate in Part B, is 7.85%. So before tax is 10.47, after tax is 7.85. What companies really care about is the after-tax monies. So the real cost for borrowing money is 7.85.